Alright guys, I got something special for you this week. I mean, you know what, let's just take a look at the deck. So we're going to be playing Mally Barnes Freeze. Now that is exactly as ridiculous as it sounds. So here's the gist of it. You drop all of the draw from Freeze Mage, and you drop the Doomsayers from Freeze Mage. And instead you get a couple extra board clears, because you get an extra Flame Strike, you get to throw in the 2 Frost Novas, you get Cone of Cold, Polymorph, you know, you just kind of fill up the odds and ends with a little bit of extra spells that you do see in different variations of Freeze. And then you put Barnes in, and the only other 3 minions are Thorson, Antonidas, and Malygos. And it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. It's not a great deck, I'll tell you right now. You're looking for a great win percentage, Flash Freeze or just standard Freeze Mage are going to be a bit better because you'll deal with aggro. But this deck actually has better reach than traditional Freeze Mage because you have extra damage. You have both Malygos and Antonidas because they both fit with Barnes. And there you can pull off some ridiculous stuff with this deck. Like when it draws right, and it doesn't always, but when it does, it's ridiculous. It's unfair because Barnes pulls out any of these 3 cards. Obviously you want Malygos, that's why it's the Mally Barnes. But if you even get Antonidas or even Thorson, it's still pretty good. It's still really nice to be able to pull out Antonidas or to pull out Thorson 2 turns early. And damn is it strong. It is so ridiculous. I can't get over how much fun I had playing this deck. I'm going to show you guys some games. This deck isn't actually from anywhere, it's just out of my head. You're not going to be able to find it on net decks or anything like that. But you got to try this out. It is so fun. It is ridiculous. You have to try it. Just trust me. Trust me. All right, let's dive into the game so I can show you what I'm talking about.
Jaina versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Alright, so we got an Arcane Missile. Yeah, we'll keep it. Not terrible. Not good either. Not terrible. So, Paladin... I don't know what Paladin's been doing lately, honestly. You don't see N'Zoth that much, I don't think. That was the daintiest sip ever, by the way. Just, oh, so refreshing. Anyway, you're gonna throw out the mirror entity or mirror image, almost certainly on turn 1. Nice. We got the Horizon. Just good to have that out there early to protect against any sort of crazy aggression. That's my opinion anyway. I think we'll just ping this guy twice. See, it saved me 3 damage. Because you really want to save the Frostbolt, Ice Lance, Arcane Missiles, or Malygos, or Archmage Antonidas. As much as possible, anyway. Clear that away. I'm a little afraid of this game getting out of control. No Barnes yet. Barnes is definitely the linchpin of the deck. You can win without Barnes, for sure. You're still basically Freeze Mage. Freeze Mage is still very strong. He didn't attack. That was an accident, I'd assume.
Whoops.
Oops. Draw 2. Oh! Oh, that is some crazy stuff to discount. Okay, we can take a little bit of damage with this kind of redank hand. Not even ridiculous, redank. That's a whole new word. I'm bringing it out right now. It is ridiculous. Especially off of that kind of a weak play. Okay, so Barnes pulls Malygos, assuming we draw him. We can set up for a turn 8 lethal, actually, I think. We have 10 cards in hand, so we need to play something here. Let's coin out Thor. Let's get this party started, as it were. Now he has to deal with that. Because turn 7... Well, no. We need to wait till turn 8 to do the Antonitis shenaniganry, where we'll get a lot of fireballs. Unless we get the double discount. If we get the double discount here, then we just kind of auto-win. But he's not going to let that happen. And that's definitely the correct play on his end. He does take 5 damage for his effort, which is good for me.
Reporting for duty.
What do we draw? Whoa, we draw Barnes. Oh, let's do a little bit of math here. So we pull Malygos, for sure. And we get 8, 16, plus 18, which is lethal. Turn 6, burn lethal. And that is why this deck is amazing. Like, it's not actually good, but then this happens. It doesn't happen a lot, but when it does, like, I have damage to spare. Turn 6 OTK. Just think about that. Turn 6 OTK. For Hearthstone, that's pretty crazy. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Other games, turn 6, come on, why haven't you already killed him? But for this game, that's pretty fucking crazy. That was ridiculous. I mean, yeah, that was kind of a perfect storm, but holy crap. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's too good. Too good. Not actually good. About a 50-50 win rate, but still, too good. Okay, we're playing against a Warlock. It's probably Zoo. Could be something else, though.
You asked for it.
Yeah, I'll toss those two. I like having one Forgotten Torch because it's a card I'm happy to use to... Ooh, double Ice Lance. Yeah, with a Barnes, this is pretty close to what we want. Ooh, some sort of wicked control deck. Greetings, friend. Don't have a 1-drop. Excellent. Just pass it. Tap Taparoo. Okay. Alright. Just throw that up. Okay. Hey, extra card. Nice. Throw up the ice barrier early. We can take damage in the early game, so that's alright. Gain 6 health. Why, thank you. We need to hold off just a couple of turns here. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, and I want a Frostbolt in case I were to draw, or in case we pull Malygos. Okay. Awesome, we gained our full 16 armor. Nice, I'm happy to draw Thorson because that's now a card I don't have to worry about pulling out. Okay, so we'll either get Archmage or Malygos with Barnes. Who's 7 mana?
Why do you call
We want one more turn before we pop Barnes here. We'll just probably one for the big guy. Okay, yeah. Could have thrown down Thorson, actually. That might have been. Yeah, actually, we should have played Thorson there. Set up for a real big combo. Yep.
by the power of Ragnaros? I have the power!
We'll throw down our Thorson. See if he trades into it. If not, next turn we have some insane plays. Absolutely insane. Okay. Okay, it's all good. He's gonna have a super reduced hand, but I'm hoping I kill him before that matters at all. And we have an ice block up, so we're pretty safe. Alright, this is what the deck, this is the dream of the deck right here, as long as we don't draw Malygos right now. Well, even if we do, we still get Antonitis, but... Okay, awesome. Here we go. Barnes.
A tale of long lost words. You require my assistance?
Alright, that's still not bad.
Aha! 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 Aha!
Okay. And now we have a handful of fireballs. Get wrecked. Just like the most, that was the dream here. Look at this. This is a hand of fireballs. What are you gonna do? Besides be real sad. Alright, there's no answer to this. There's no way to beat me from here. Even with a double reduced hand. And if we pulled Malygos, obviously he'd just be dead. Okay. Fine. Okay.
The dancing master.
We have the ice block up, so we're still super safe. Like, even if he manages to kill me, which he doesn't have enough on board for, and he's already used one power overwhelming, so he would need like Doomguard power overwhelming Soulfire or something. Oh! Oh, okay. It's not bad. I still think I'm gonna kill him, but you know what? He's putting up a pretty valiant effort here. Not bad, not bad. Throw up some taunts. Not that there's no reason to throw up the taunts. I think the better play would be to fire blast them, but I can't think of anything he could do that would really make that matter. He needs a Eater of Secrets, and he has a full board, so he can't actually play any other game. Oh, kills that to make space for an Eater of Secrets. Or a Kizon Mystic. So that's the only way he wins, is if he has an anti-ice block spell.
Again, so kind of you to join me.
Cool card, bro. Yeah. Hey, Archmage. Well played. Super goofy, super fun. That's what this deck's all about. Ooh, a warrior. This is spooky. This is some spooky stuff. We don't have Alexandra to help us out here, so see what happens. We're gonna hold on to the Arcane Intellect because most warriors are pretty slow still. Mirror Image because we want the taunts, and it's our only one drop that we want to play on turn 1. Yeah, he's playing some sort of control deck. Throw up some Pronto Tontos. Alright, what does he got? What does he got? Nothing. He's got nothing. Save the other mirror image. Hit him for 1. Probably gonna armor up here. Oh, he has a minion.
Let the pain
Oh,
speak
alright. I don't have to deal with that at all. That's fine. Let's draw 2 cards.
Job done.
Hello, Mr. Barnes. So Barnes will either pull Malygos or Thorson right now. Yeah, don't really want either of those too much. We could do it to force him to use some sort of card from his deck that he probably doesn't want to use, and to have a body, but this is like a potential win condition, so I think it's better to just hold it. We'll just shoot him for 1 here. Barnes is a card you kind of want to use as soon as possible, because I could draw Malygos next turn, and then it's like practically a dead card. This is historically a really hard matchup for Freeze Mage, but I also have more in my back pocket than most Freeze Mage decks have. So, you know, it's not actually that bad. And by that I mean I have more potential damage overall. Now, if we pull Thorson, I think that's actually better than pulling Malygos here. If we could draw Thorson and then play it this turn, then we're in a pretty good spot. Alright. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Cool. Cool. that worked out really well. Because, yeah, now if we play Barnes, we get Malygos guaranteed, and we get plus 8, so, or plus 5, so 8, 9, so 17 damage. Ooh, giving us the double reduce. Ballsy stuff, man, ballsy stuff. Man, we could do some real shenanigans right now. He didn't have a way to get rid of it, so I think doing this is totally okay. We're gonna give him the double reduce, because I want the double reduce. And it's more important I do 5 to his face, because I'm actually really close to beating right now. Okay. So next turn we're about to pull off some shenaniganry. Okay. Okay. He has to clear that. That's okay. You're gonna hit for 5. He's gotta hit that, right? Okay. next. No, we're doing it this turn.
A tale of terrible tragedy.
And we win. That's so goofy. I love it. Oh, it's so ridiculous. I love it. I love this deck. It's not necessarily a good deck per se, but it's a fun deck. It's a really fun deck.
Jaina versus Jaina.
Mage versus Mage.
It is on.
We're gonna keep Barnes. Now, how afraid am I of Tempo Mage? Moderately. But not extremely. So I'm just gonna keep the Arcane Intellect, which is a bit greedy, because I really want the Frostbolt. I never want to draw Malygos. Never ever.
You want to cast a spell?
Okay, doesn't look like it's Tempo Mage. So Barnes is a guaranteed Archmage Antonitis, so we want to save our coin for that, for sure. Shit. That's not good. Definitely not good. Most not good. We can still do some pretty crazy stuff with Barnes, though, assuming we don't draw Archmage Antonitis, which I really hope we don't. It's pretty unlucky to draw both of these guys. 3, 6, 7, 8. Go up to 9. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Every draw is a little bit of a panic, you know? Just don't be Archmage, don't be Archmage. Because then Barnes is a dead card.
Excuse me.
Like it's not.
You're on fire.
Oh. Use Valet, eh? I really am not convinced with the new Valet decks. I don't think they're good. I really don't. I think this deck is comparable, and this deck is a joke. Like, I mean, it's fun, and I recommend it for having fun, but if you're looking for a competitive deck, this is not it at all. Yeah, we'll just get the ice block up. So next turn I can coin out Thorsom, which is a bit tempting actually, because then on turn 6 I have 3 mana, so I could Fireball, Arcane, Ice Blast, and draw a whole shit ton of cards, or draw a whole shit ton of Fireballs, which would give me the capacity to burn them down relatively quickly. And then Barnes also is a body on the field.
I wonder.
Or I delay 1 turn, take 1 more shot, get to play Thorson on curve to get the extra Fireball. I don't think the extra Fireball is actually worth it. I think it's more important to get bodies out on the field. Oh, he's running Mirror Entity. Shit. See, the lists I've seen for the Valet deck have actually been using Ice Block. So, that's a bit of a shame for me. But that's actually not too big a deal. Like, it's not good, don't get me wrong, but it's not that big a problem. Fireball? You fireball my guy? What? Fireball yourself? Yes. Yes. No, don't fireball my guy. Jerk. Jerk. Do I think I can kill him before he can kill me, even with a discounted hand? Maybe? We're gonna try it. We're gonna go for it.
Tonight, a tale of terrible tragedy. You require my assistance?
1 fireball. 2 fireballs. We will freeze. Alright, so they have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30 damage in hand. We just need to have enough time to play it all. Definitely going to be the hard part, but we do have an ice block up. So, you know, we're not... And he used a fireball. We're not screwed. We're not in good shape. We're not screwed. Now, if he's smart, he actually doesn't need to worry about Archmage Antonitis at all anymore. Because I have so many fireballs, getting him off the field is pretty irrelevant. And I have the Frost Nova to stall a little. Next turn I can do 12. Turn after I could do 12 again, but instead may offer a Fireball Frost Nova. I think that'll actually prove to be better. And then the turn after I can Fireball for game. But it's a 3-turn clock we're on, so he needs to pop the block this turn or next turn. I don't think he's going to be able to do it this turn, but I'm worried he's going to be able to do it next turn. And that's kind of the big concern. Oh! Drawing cards, that's good for me. Draw cards. Silence him. Make him into a 5-7. Thank you, thank you. And then timeout. Alright. Yeah, no, that's fantastic. So this kind of changes things, because he just gave me an extra 4 damage. So I can do 8 and 12, which is 20, for lethal next turn. So actually, yeah, let's just do that.
On with the show.
Because now he needs some sort of Ear of Secrets or a heal. Actually, there's no heal available to a mage that would be good enough. Except for Ice Block itself, but... And he might be running that. He is a valet deck. It's not impossible. It's unlikely, but not impossible. Oops. Might be. Ooh, really might be. Still though, he didn't pop my block, so I can just fireball anyway. Or even better. Okay, that's alright. So now he needs to pop the block this turn. Bit of a mistake on my end, leading with that. He pop my block? He shouldn't be able to, no. He can do 9. Alright. Yeah, we torch. Pop his block. We'll use the more expensive Blizzard so we can save the Frost Nova just in case we need it. Shouldn't need it, but you never really know. Now he needs to pop my block, have the burn in hand, and play a Frost Nova. And play a another Freezing Trap. So yeah, he needs the Ice Block here. Okay. So we lead with the Frost Nova. Ooh, actually... No, we lead with the Forgotten Torch. Okay. And then we win. Cool. Good game.
Well played.
Oh. Well played, sir. I swear I'm not a BM player. I don't well play a lot when I'm talking to you guys because I'm so distracted by trying to give you guys the best commentary I'm capable of that I forget. I just genuinely forget.